Streaming live now on News8000.com. You're watching WKBT La Crosse. This is News 8 Now, this weekend.
Good evening and thank you for watching News 8 Now this weekend. I'm Michael Germain. Early this morning, vandals broke the windows of multiple downtown storefronts. One of those businesses was White Buffalo Thriftery, another being an empty retail space for lease. The owners of White Buffalo were woken up this morning by a phone call from the police saying that their windows had been broken out at about 1:45 this morning. They are hoping whoever committed the vandalism steps forward.
Ultimately, it would be nice to see whoever did do the damage to the window just to come in and apologize and maybe help us clean it up. If they don't, the police department's just they will do their job and make sure that they find what happens and go from there.
The owners say that if someone takes accountability for the damage, that they would be happy to settle things outside of court. White Buffalo Thriftery will still remain open despite the damages. Well, overcast and rainy conditions are expected in La Crosse this weekend. And with that, let's send it over to meteorologist Alex Harrington for a look at our forecast.
Takeaways with our weather forecast here. Light rain developing later in the overnight period. Showers and thunderstorms are expected on your Sunday and expected to be widespread and kind of a cool, damp day. As we go on into your Monday, a breezy Monday with maybe another shower chance. Planning your night tonight, not too bad. The best chances for showers and thunderstorms will stay well to the south and east of the area over portions of northeastern Iowa and portions of southern Wisconsin down into Illinois. But that rain will work its way back to the north as we head towards the morning hours, making for kind of a stormy day as we go on into your Sunday. A little bit on the cool side with temperatures in the lower 60s if we're lucky. We'll get into the 60s on your Monday with breezy conditions. Maybe one more chance of a shower or thunderstorm in the afternoon on your Monday. And then it stays active Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with shower chances before turning a little bit cooler by the time we get into next week, and then more showers in the following work week.
Thank you for that, Alex. Advocating to those who have lost their life to suicide. The 11th annual Dance for Hope aims to create optimism in the community while providing support and resources for people who are in a crisis. This year marks the 20th anniversary of the La Crosse Area Suicide Prevention Initiative, a group that is increasing awareness about suicide and prevention throughout the greater La Crosse area. A variety of different performances by local groups, along with a raffle and door prizes, were all on display. One volunteer says that everyone has their own story.
When you walk by someone and say, "Hi, how are you?" the typical canned answer is, "I'm fine, I'm good, I'm great, how are you?" To reflect it off of them and onto you. And it's okay to not be okay.
If you or someone you know is suffering with mental health issues, you can call the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline at 988. Raising funds for life-saving equipment. That was the goal for the West Salem Fire Department Chicken Coop. This is the department's first time they've run their chicken coop in their brand new chicken pit, which was funded by the Sons of American Legion Post 51. Staff arrived at 5 this morning and anticipate to sell over 450 pieces of chicken. The fire captain shared with News 8 why they decided to host this event.
Shelby's been doing it for decades, and they have a great turnout. We started this actually the COVID year, because we couldn't host our annual dance, which is next week. That year we couldn't have our dance, obviously, because of COVID, so then we had a chicken queue. And then ever since then we decided that we'll just keep continuing doing that.
Over 300 people stopped by to support the fire department. Well, it was a big day for Western Technical College students. For hundreds of students, the day has finally come to put on the robe and cap and turn the tassel from right to left, signifying the change from student to graduate. One of those students was Daniel McConnell, an autistic man who graduated today after working on his degree for upwards of 6 years. His friend Sally described the feeling of watching him finally cross the stage.
Well, it felt really amazing because we didn't know if he was going to be able to go across the stage or not. He stood there for a while, kind of doing this, not quite sure what to do next before he took the diploma. So it was very exciting that he actually did it.
The ceremony today honored graduates of fall of 2023 and spring and summer of 2024. A live stream of the full ceremony is available on Western's YouTube page. Today, the community came together to clean up the yards of those who can't do it themselves. Neighbors Day is an annual effort by Habitat for Humanity and volunteers to help elderly and disabled neighbors get their yards ready for the spring. For over 30 years on the last Saturday of April, volunteers from around La Crosse have geared up to rake leaves, clean windows, and trim shrubs for the good of the community.
We all have residents in our communities that, they take really great pride in their homes, but, as people get older or people with disabilities, they aren't able to take care of their yards like the rest of us. So it's an opportunity for neighbors to help their neighbors.
About 400 volunteers to help clean up 200 yards this year. Residents are able to sign up yearly by contacting Habitat for Humanity. Well, when you think of a business fair, you typically think of adults. But at the Onalaska Omni Center, it was the exact opposite. The third annual Children's Business Fair featured 38 kid-owned businesses from kids aged 6 to 14. The event provides a platform for children to showcase their businesses, selling everything from handcrafted goods to innovative technological services.
So it's so much fun to see these kids light up, and they're so excited about the candles that they've made and selling those and what they might do with the money. They are the CEOs, and parents step back and allow them to shine.
Awards were given for Best Presentation, Most Original Business Idea, and Highest Business Potential. Coming up on News 8, protests of the war in Gaza continue on college campuses across the nation. This as students are demanding universities to divest from companies linked to Israel amid the Gaza conflict. Stay with us, that's up next.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors.
We've all seen what's happening at our border. President Biden and Senator Baldwin's open border policy has brought more than 10 million illegal immigrants into our country. That's double the population of Wisconsin. Our country was already struggling to provide housing and health care to our citizens. And tragically, we're losing over 100,000 Americans a year to the drugs that pour over our open border. Their policy is wrong. I'm Eric Hovde. I approve this message, and I'll work to fix this problem.
It's spring bonus season. Time to take control of your spring in a new Ford SUV. Get started with exclusive spring bonus offers at your local Northland Ford dealers. Then own the season behind the wheel of your new Ford. Whether you're looking for new adventures or dominating the day-to-day, there's a Ford SUV waiting for you at your local Northland Ford dealers. Get in the driver's seat today. Now, get a new 2024 Ford Bronco Sport starting around $29,995. Only at your local Northland Ford dealers.
Save up to 30% off your bathroom remodel with your home improvement company. Whether you need a complete bathroom remodel or a simple tub to shower conversion, we can complete your project in as little as a day. Our installers are trained and certified professionals, so your project will be done right the first time. Call now to get this amazing offer and enjoy zero money down, zero interest, and zero payments until 2025. Schedule your in-home consultation today to take advantage of these great savings. Your home improvement company, where it's your home made better.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors. The news continues on News 8 Now. Expect more.
Protests continue on college campuses across the country over the war in Gaza. Demonstrators are calling for colleges and universities to divest from companies that do business with Israel. CBS Christian Benavidez reports on the protests and arrests.
In Boston, police clearing an encampment at Northeastern University where dozens of protesters had been set up since Thursday. Officials say about 100 people were detained, while at Columbia University, the epicenter of the protests, an encampment remained up for an 11th day.
Columbia needs to divest from any corporation that is profiting off of genocide, apartheid, or displacement of Palestinians in Israel.
Pro-Israeli demonstrators, many non-students, made their voices heard outside the campus.
And nobody's talking about the hostages.
This Columbia grad student who took part in the rally argues those in the encampments are promoting anti-Semitism and ignoring the hostages still being held by Hamas.
If you actually want peace to be achieved as we do, and if you want a ceasefire, the hostages need to be released and they need to be at the forefront of this discussion.
The protests are only growing, with police arresting demonstrators at the University of Indiana on Saturday, and in the nation's capital, another encampment on the campus of George Washington University.
We are here with a set of demands, and we won't leave until they are met.
Pro-Palestinian demonstrations happening throughout the country at Loyola University in Louisiana, Stanford, and Arizona State. Protests in Los Angeles, at UCLA, and at USC, where the school canceled their main commencement ceremony over what they say are safety concerns. Cristian Benavides, CBS News.
At Columbia University, negotiations are stalled between protesters and school officials, with the university president threatening to clear their encampment. Coming up on News 8, the government is adding new safety measures towards artificial intelligence. That and much more when we come back.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors.
At Blaine's Farm and Fleet, we get you tires and batteries, trust and care, because we get you. So get out on the road and stay safe with quality automotive parts and service at unbeatable prices. Like buy 3 tires, get 1 free, plus up to $100 consumer rebate on select Cooper tires when you buy 4 by the end of April. 15% off assorted brake pads, shocks, struts, suspension parts, and more. And new Blaine's brand windshield wash, $2.99 a gallon. Tires and batteries, trust and care at Blaine's Farm and Fleet.
To everyone who enjoys a feel-good meal, we're crafting one for you, Wisconsin style.
We're talking handcrafted, cooked to order,
scoop to perfection goodness.
More like greatness.
A snuggle up in the booth, share a bite kind of meal.
A fill you up, heart and soul kind of meal.
Come treat someone you love to a meal they're sure to love.
One always served with a smile.
That comes from the heart.
From Wisconsin with love.
Welcome to Delicious! Sealands Carpetland, your family comes first. We're more than just a flooring store. We're your partners in creating a home that lasts a lifetime. Discover a world of comfort and durability with our huge selection. Whether it's cozy carpeting for your living room, timeless hardwood for a classic touch, or versatile tiles that stand up to the hustle and bustle of family life. Sealands Carpetland in Coon Valley. Our #1 priority is you. Stop in today.
My feet hurt so bad in the morning, I couldn't even put my feet on the floor. So I had to start engineering my own arch support. So I got that, then I put this in there, this one. Finally, before I added another one of these in, I went to Good Feet, and they gave me this. So I built all this together to engineer a solution to my pain. And if I'd have just gone to Good Feet, I'd have been better off in the first place.
Good Feet Arch Supports, engineered for pain relief, personally fitted for you.
Call Hupy and Abraham. They really do mean business.
Get 10% off sale prices when you give $10 to Ovarian Cancer Research, now at Home Furniture.
News 8 Now and these proud sponsors honored the top graduating seniors from La Crosse area schools at the Honor Student Banquet. These students are outstanding examples of academic excellence, and we're proud of them and their schools. Congratulations to these and all graduating seniors. You expect more, so thank you for watching News 8 Now.
The U.S. government is taking another step to try to mitigate the potential dangers of artificial intelligence. The Department of Homeland Security announced Friday the establishment of an AI safety panel. The Artificial Intelligence Safety and Security Board includes 22 members. Leaders from big tech companies like OpenAI, Google, and Microsoft are on that list. The board also includes experts from hardware companies, critical infrastructure operators, local governments, and academia. According to the DHS, the collection of experts will make recommendations on how to protect the country's critical services from AI-based attacks. They will also provide guidance on how to safely deploy AI in various fields. The move follows a 2023 executive order signed by President Biden, which called for a cross-industry group that could provide guidance on AI. The 2024 tax season ended with over 140,000 taxpayers successfully filing their returns using IRS Direct File, a free tax filing pilot program. Taxpayers across a dozen states filed using the IRS Direct File. The agency reported that those taxpayers claimed over $90 million in tax returns and reported $35 million in tax balances due. And an estimated $5.6 million in tax preparation fees were also saved on federal returns alone. The program's future is unclear as no decision has been made. Over the next several weeks, data will be reviewed and discussions will be made with partners and stakeholders. The IRS expects to announce a decision later this spring about the fate of its direct e-filing system. The average wealth gap between white families and Black and Hispanic families topped $1 million in 2022. That is according to a new report from the Urban Institute. According to the research, the average wealth of white families was over $1.3 million. That is compared to the average of $227,000 for Hispanic families and $211,000 for Black families. The report cites differences in earnings among races and genders, as well as disparities when it comes to saving for retirement and emergencies for the wealth gap. Another factor listed was home ownership, which is the main why people build wealth. The report says 73% of white families owned a home in 2022. However, the home ownership rate for Hispanic families was 51%, and for Black families, it was 44%. Progress in the fight against cancer and proof that COVID vaccines work. Michael George has some of the week's top health stories from New York.
A study of bivalent COVID vaccines found they are effective at controlling the spread of the virus. The study in Brazil found that the bivalent vaccine, which targets multiple strains of COVID, boosted the immune response and was more effective than monovalent vaccines, which only target one strain. Researchers say they're making progress using immunotherapy to fight cancer. Engineers at Virginia Tech used a protein called cytokine to attack cancer cells. They designed the protein to stay within tumors so it doesn't attack healthy cells. The goal is to develop a treatment that's effective but less invasive than chemotherapy. And a group of doctors is supporting bans on advertising junk food to kids. The American College of Lifestyle Medicine says it supports the Childhood Diabetes Reduction Act, which also would require warning labels on ultra-processed and sugar-sweetened food and drinks. The group says 1/3 of children are overweight, and diet is to blame. Those are some of the week's top health stories. Michael George, CBS News, New York.
Now let's send it over to meteorologist Alex Harrington for a look at our forecast.
Let's start off with the bottom line. These are the main things you need to get out of the forecast. Light rain overnight, better chances for showers and thunderstorms on your Sunday, and breezy as we go on into Monday with another chance of a shower or thunderstorm. So plan your night, not too bad. 8 p.m. partly cloudy skies. Cloudy skies at 10 p.m. at 60 with those rain chances as we head towards tomorrow morning. Better chances for showers and thunderstorms will be south and east of the area. We can see that with our future track model here at 8:30. There we see the partly cloudy skies here in La Crosse up towards Eau Claire. But the showers and thunderstorms over northeastern Iowa, southwestern Wisconsin, where a frontal system is setting up, and that may bring severe weather to portions of southern Wisconsin. That should stay to the south and to the east of the area for overnight. 10 o'clock, still dry here in La Crosse. Over northeastern Iowa, things clear out. Southeastern Minnesota, things clear out. In Eau Claire, temperatures in the 50s with partly cloudy skies. Rain showers will be on the increase, though, as we head towards Sunday, as the main weather system here moves up towards the north and towards the east. There are the showers by 10 o'clock, knocking on the door. Eau Claire, La Crosse, southeast Minnesota, and northeastern Iowa. More waves of showers and thunderstorms carrying on as we go on into your Sunday afternoon, going on into your Sunday evening. Then as we go on into the latter part of your Sunday evening, one more line of thunderstorms stretching from La Crosse down to Madison into Illinois. One or two of these storms could get on the rough side. The better chances for severe weather will be off towards the south, as it looks like right now. And then as we move on into your Monday, we get on the backside of this weather system, breezy conditions with just a chance of a shower or two as we go on into your Monday. Well, we need the raindrops out there, although we have had some improvement in the drought conditions over northeastern Iowa and portions of southwestern Wisconsin as of the latest of this week. And we'll take more raindrops, and the extended is looking, I think, a little bit more optimistic than what some of our weather models are showing. But the takeaway is here, rain chances are going to stay in the forecast for the next 10 days. moving further out as we go out into early portion of May, about a 50-50 shot here of having wet conditions. The warm conditions, though, look like they're going to stay around for a good portion of the country. Looking at our 7 to 10 day forecast, staying very wet on Sunday, breezy on Monday. Again, maybe a shower or a thunderstorm. Another shower or thunderstorm chance as we go on Tuesday on into Wednesday with a couple of showers out there as well. Then we cool down as we head towards the end of the weekend with more shower chances as we carry out going on into your Sunday, going on into your Monday with, again, folks, as we carry out into May, warmer than normal temperatures expected for much of the area. In regards to water, about a 50-50 possibility of it being wetter than normal versus drier than normal.
Thank you for that, Alex. Coming up in sports, the Bucks lose another star. We've got some fast action on the track during the Knights of Columbus relays. Kate has the highlights after the break.
Proper installation of your new windows make a difference. The team at Clear Choice Window and Home Solutions are factory trained to make sure your windows are installed to last. Call or stop into the showroom for your free estimate.
The Honda you want is here. Get a great offer on the stylish HR-V or the Civic. Which car and driver called fun to drive? There's never been a better time to drive in the moment with Honda. Buy online, reserve from select dealers, or hurry into your local Honda dealer today.
Are you ready to build your future? Stella Jones Corporation in Bangor is hiring and wants you to apply. Starting wage for laborers up to $18 per hour with a $2,500 hiring bonus. No experience but a great attitude? Then apply today. Stella Jones Corporation is where safety matters and wages sustain a comfortable living. If you have what it takes and can stand behind our railroads, then we want you to apply today.
Sometimes in louder situations, it's tough to hear what others are saying.
We just thought, why not get a baseline so that we know where we're at?
I think the staff is very friendly.
They live here in our community. They care about the people that live here. They want to help people hear better. I feel like we're in the business of keeping people's eyes healthy, but I feel like keeping your ears healthy is also very important, and all of our senses are important.
Better Hearing Center on Alaska, next to St. Pat's Church.
With tax return season upon us, shop and order now. Drive in and shop Wisconsin's best furniture store. Choose from our huge selection of sofas, sectionals, and recliners. Get one for Mama or Papa Bear. Awesome discounts on power reclining furniture with adjustable headrest, zero gravity, or lift. If your bed is getting tired, try out our hybrid, all foam, and double-sided mattresses with adjustable bases and frames available. Choose from our new and closeout dressers, chests, and nightstands to match. Celebrating 30 years of community and business. Black River Furniture Outlet, Black River Falls.
Covering all of the exciting action from your community, here's News 8 Now Sports with Kate Overton.
Welcome to News 8 Now Sports. I'm Kate Overton. Some of our area's top track athletes were showing off their skills during the annual Knights of Columbus relays over at Veterans Memorial Stadium this afternoon. We'll start with the distance medley. It's a 1,200, followed by a 400, 800, then a 1,600. The Winona girls off to a big lead, but they dropped the baton. Could have been costly, but it didn't matter. They dominated, taking first in 13:48. Then in the boys race, and watch Declan Gregg, the Aquinas Blue Gold starts on the outside, but immediately gets to the front of the pack, and that was the start they needed. Jonathan Skemp crossing the finish line in 11 minutes, 15 seconds. Girls 100-meter hurdles, Winona's Alexis Urbick with a strong finish. The junior takes first in 15:74. Boys 110 hurdles, and this one was close, but it's Winona's Dion Prolo taking first. Holman Shakai Aya takes second by 0.03 of a second. Both runners with new PRs. Girls 100-meter dash, and no surprises here. Holman's Lydia Lazarescu showing why she's one of the fastest in the state. Takes first in 12.8 seconds. Bangor's Bliss Knox takes second. Boys 100-meter dash, and it was close, but Lacrosse Central's Cade Larson comes across the finish line, while Holman's Jewel Jackson takes second place. Maybe my favorite event of the day, the boys 1,600-meter, and Onalaska's Manny Putz was putting on a show. The two-time cross-country state champ sprinting down the home stretch, taking first place in just 4 minutes and 13 seconds. The kid was flying. I believe it was a new PR, and he's looking locked in for state. Onalaska would win the boys team scores, Holman winning the girls. The Bucks are in trouble. Last night, Milwaukee fell in a heartbreaker, 121-118 in overtime. The Pacers now take a 2-1 series lead, and to make things worse, Damian Lillard is listed as doubtful for Game 4 as he suffered an Achilles strain. And with no Dame and no Giannis, things are looking dark. But there's a lot of series left, and if someone can step up, the Bucks still have a chance.
There's always heroes born in the playoffs. And there's always, we talked about it the other day, there's someone on our team that hasn't shown himself yet that will in this series, and maybe tomorrow will be the night.
Well, someone is going to need to step up, but the problem is there isn't a lot of options. Chris Middleton did his best, scoring 42 points and playing 41 minutes in last night's game, but they're going to need some other names, like some big games from Bobby Portis, Brook Lopez, and pretty much everyone. Doc also said Giannis is starting to work out more, and hopefully we know more on his status after Game 4. That one's set for tomorrow evening. Brewers had a big walk-off win last night against the Yankees. Game 2 of that series just getting started, and I'll have highlights of it later tonight. That's all for sports. We'll be right back.
Stories are told on our Instagram at WKBT News 8. Or you can always find us at news8000.com.
All the best mattresses are under one roof at PM Sleep Center. Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic, and Serta iComfort. Your best night's sleep starts at PM Sleep Center, giving lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
It all starts with a Chevy truck. Chevy Silverado with the TurboMax engine and best-in-class standard torque. And Chevy Silverado HD with up to 14 available camera views. Do more in a Chevy truck. Get yours now.
Get $2,750 cash allowance, plus $2,250 trade assistance on Silverado, LTZ, and High Country models when you trade in an eligible vehicle. Or during Chevy truck season, get as low as 0.9% financing on all 2024 Silverado 1500 pickups.
For over 40 years, Blood Cross Glass and Overhead Door has been the go-to company for anything glass and door. We offer a large stock inventory of CEHI garage doors to help you find the perfect fit. As a locally owned business, we take pride in our work and always get the job done. From commercial glass and glazing to residential glass and CEHI garage doors, we have the experience and expertise to help you. Call or visit our website today.
All the best mattresses are under one roof at PM Sleep Center. Tempur-Pedic, Beautyrest Black, Stearns & Foster, Sealy Posturepedic, and Serta iComfort. Your best night's sleep starts at PM Sleep Center, giving lacrosse a good night's sleep for over 30 years.
Let's spend time here together looking at the 7 to 10 day forecast. It's going to be pretty rainy on your Sunday. Breezy conditions with showers and thunderstorms. Breezy on your Monday. The better showers and storm chances will end in the morning. Staying unsettled for the middle to the latter part of the work week before turning cooler next weekend.
We want to thank you all so much for watching News 8 Now this weekend. We'll see you all at 10.